Oh, it's gonna break through, isn't it?
Nope.
It did. It did. The red chain actually brings it into this reality.
Oh! Oh, here we go! We gotta catch it.
Oh, dear me.
We'll just hit it with not so effective moves, if we're lucky.
Yeah. Okay. Take it nice and slow.
Wait, don't you...
Oh no! Oh crap. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sunquills. You'll be fine.
Goodra, try not to kill it.
Hydro Pump isn't effective. Ugh. Oh crap, Gooder's died. No, I guess not. Thank you. Oh no, now he's dead. Or she's dead. No.
I don't think the not very effective isn't gonna work. I think we just have to do regular effective.
I don't have anything that is either super effective or regular non-effective.
Well, I'm just saying, I just said regular effective is probably the way we gotta go.
Well, yeah, I'm forced to at this point. So I gotta focus on, I use Air Slash. I get 2 moves. Dang.
But you might be able to catch it now? I'm worried about we might actually kill it this next time. Yeah, use the little one.
I am going to tackle it into submission. Good. Hey, perfect. Oh no, Rocco Road is dead. Wait, did he use Hydro Pump more than 5 times?
We might have no choice but to try to catch him now. Use
Dang, he's so
Pokeball.
big, Palkia had to move back.
Remember Ultra Ball.
Oh, I got 42 of them.
Let's pray, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yes! We did it!
Yeah. That was the closest.
I knew praying would work. He caught it, right? He caught Almighty Sinnoh.
The red chain's been shattered, but we've still got the Pokemon of the lakes to thank for getting this far. Oh, well done, Turnfy, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps.
Looks like I taught him well.
You taught me much.
Ah, I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me in my mind.
From a Pokeball? I can do that.
Well, it's a legendary. Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails. This frenzied one. It comes now to fight. That is why I am here.
Whoa.
You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Turnfy could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now.
Wait, I'm not ready for this.
Is it...
Dialga.
Oh. What are you doing, Kamado?
Retreat. I don't have enough Pokemon even. Well, crap.
All of you, we must vacate this. Gah, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us.
But Commander,
we can't just leave it here. Yeah, dunce. You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain.
Wow, his dialect just changed.
Well, he said scrap the fancy talk. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone.
Such dreadful power is certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it turned feet. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems like that buildup is this same energy that caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied state.
So our two clans truly were following different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events. To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
I must apologize from the bottom of my heart.
Of my heart!
To the both of you, as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Termfee. And to you, Termfee, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition Team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui.
Well, it wasn't that hard. Well, it's one... I read that wrong. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift.
And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did.
Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face in what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? That just what I expect from a real scientist.
A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Termfee about has been a good influence on all.
That's only natural. Termfee is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent single-handedly.
Whoa, slow down. Did you forget the red chain broke?
We'll be alright, armed with the knowledge mighty Palkia imparted to me.
Palkia? The Pokemon that talked to you?
Yes, it told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the Vessel of Humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now disturbing the flow of time.
One of them broke.
And then mighty Palkia must go with us back to the temple, it said.
Well, that Chain of Red is in pieces now. But if little bits will do, I gathered those. And the Vessels of Humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. Well, that's got to be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part?
Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes.
Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be?
Regigigas.
It might not be Regigigas.
It could be. Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Termfee, my boy. Could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and those others? The ones that follow said had messages engraved upon them. Yes? Here you go. Not all of them, though. It's like a couple more, like 5 or 6. Aha! Just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need.
How do you mean?
Oh, don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before, too.
This seems
like a lead worth following, and I have a weird feeling in my stomach.
It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? Opera prose, we call it Origin Ore. So this is the final mission for the stretch of the game, but the beefy after story is still upon us.
Yes, Irida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more?
Of course! I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once.
I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came.
Because nobody wanted you.
So I decided to honor you all with my unsolicited visits. Be glad and rejoice. You keep my company's name, my channel's name, even the first word of it, out your mouth. Now, Adaman, I see all of these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what about the great Melly? Where's my role in all of this? You don't have one. I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you?
Ooh, that's why I like Adaman.
Oh, fine. Whatever. Just hurry up and show me and give me a job. Great leader, Adaman, blah, blah, blah. And make it a good one.
I love how the word show is not even in there.
You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. Also, how about you shut up for a moment? All of the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking Take a hint. Oh, Adam, man. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not.
Wait.
Every time he opens his mouth, a confusion wraps its measly mitts around my skull. And
Just like I want my mitts to go around his measly neck.
measly? You call that
Good
measly?
point. Good point.
And before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Tame Grunt.
Yeah, so go suck it.
Well done to you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. Oh, suck on a rock, dude. Cactus even.
You can suck on anything, really, and anything that would cause great pain, and I would be so happy. Suck on a pole of uranium for all I care.
A pole of uranium.
A pole covered in uranium. How's that?
I mean, either one's fine. It's just like, I've never heard that before.
I'm sure they exist. We'll make one for them.
Just my way of encouraging the little people, and you're all so little compared to me.
Oh, you.
Candy truffles.
You get the exact number of those in a regular request.
I get the exact number of those going out into the wilderness.
That's like nothing.
I brought Leon.
Yeesh! That ugly hat suits you as poorly as the supported role does. I don't like this at all.
Melly, just go over in that corner and shut your mouth. I've had enough of you.
I should be the one consulted for my wisdom, even though I know not a shred of evidence of anything.
Izui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first to be consulted. Now shut up. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with a Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours.
Oh dear. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Ugh. Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak with Almighty Sinnoh, or Palkia, or whatever it's called. Do you want them to hog all the glory? My glory? Warden Leon, if you would.
Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the primeval grotto.
Onward, my noble stallion. That is not a stallion.
What would be the term for that for like a deer?
I don't know. Crap. There we go. What?
I think there's like an opening. Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. That's a big promo pass, my guy.
And that's an almighty one.
He didn't see me.
Well, somebody
I
did.
think. Oh, I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. That's ore.
Yeah.
What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place.
Very specific.
What do you think, Leon?
I think you're full of horse crap. Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves,
Sligoo!
I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, I guess. Yes. We're
I'm
going.
gonna have to ask you to stop right there.
No. No, go die in a grease furnace. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you all been all this time?
I don't have to tell you nothing.
I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow.
What we seek may be precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We needed to restore this awful sky to normal.
That Ernest Tootie Goody Two-Shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place.
Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to the Plague Bandit, but I won't let you get into Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go! Turfy, you take charm. I'll mop the floor with her face.
Well, you're the one that gave her the voice.
I regret it. But at least I'm consistent. Or try to
Yeah.
be. I try to
Yes,
be.
me too. Except when I legit forget.
I forget a lot. There's a lot of characters in this game.
There are. You might have had to do another one. There you go.
I get my health back.
Well, some of it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Use hypnosis.
And now you won't be able to fight.
This is my last chance. Don't miss. Oh, that is a direct hit. It formed right in front of his face and he didn't move. I saw a Bastiodon skull in the back. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are.
Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place. It's all stupid rules.
Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, ma'am. Oh no, they're ninjas?
They've been ninjas. Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help.
By weakening our Pokemon? That doesn't know. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding all behind all that attitude.
You need to learn how to breathe, bro.
Dude, I'm tired.
Well, it is almost 2:30. Maybe after this we can call it a day.
Well, in 4 hours, I'll be awake for 24 hours. So,
Well, oh my god.
I was able
But
to
that's
I know. I was able to extract some of that origin or whatever it is you wish to call it. I don't care. I suppose it had better go with you, Termfy.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
a piece. I got a piece. That was surprisingly easy.
No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly.
I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden.
Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Leviton's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare. Despite his silly streak. He streaks? I didn't know that.
Ew. Well, he is talking about flopping all the time. Why did I make it worse?
Oh, where's he at? So this is the stone of creation's beginning. The origin ore. Yes. One can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of sloppy and floppy origin itself?
Oh, come on!
I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of
What do you
what
mean
exactly?
by floppy?
What do you mean by floppy?
Of everything by the sound of it.
Exactly, my girl. Now then, back to the way we go to floppy. I mean Jubilee Village.
I ought to smack you.
But that would
Now
make me
you
more
Leviton.
floppy. I guess you
Good.
want me to flop in your general direction.
No, I want you to stop.
Flop.
You're having too much fun with this.
Everybody watch me do the flop.
Everybody do this flop.
Alright, Mr. Professor. It's all in pieces now. But this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid! Even in pieces, I think we'll find it's still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple.
Your turn, Turnfy. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning.
Yes. You handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Diamond Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned of thanks to the Pearl Clan. And now it is the time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Hikari, my girl, you are the one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors?
This is my true battlefield, Turnfy, even if it may be safe indoors.
Indoors. Take it away, Penny.
Oh, hell no!
This may take us some time. Just a lot of laughing.
Yeah. We may need a minute.
Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we laugh. Work.
This needs some careful precision. Boom!
Boom! Oh, come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there.
I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience.
Ouch. If sitting back and waiting actually solved anything, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Turfy! I dub it the Dragon Ball! If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Here you go.
Whoa.
A singular and irreplicable
It's a
Pokeball.
Master Ball!
These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. It's like Wonder Balls. To think the fate of all history could rest in something so tiny.
You call that tiny, lady?
That's pretty big.
It's
That's like the
interesting.
size of a pomegranate.
Yeah.
It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together.
Wait, please, I hear something. That voice is speaking in my mind again.
You mean Palkia?
Yes, it appears that Almighty Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in this battle.
Now, that's what I like to hear.
And that's what I call music to number 27.
The Pearl Clan's almighty Sinnoh, well, I guess I should just call it Palkia, is one fierce Pokemon. Everything's ready now, Turfy. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh, together with Palkia.
Yes, sir, Mr. Crab, sir.
The counterpart.
Kokita.
Ah, hey!
Hey, cute stuff, how you doing?
Hi, madam.
And here you are, lost one. Ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet?
Well, you implicating that I'm going to die.
It seems a vicious battle might await you. I love how she looks like a mom.
I'll go where I must.
Oh, well said. Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Dialga, ruler of all time. If it is allowed to run wild, time itself will twist and bend here in history, and eventually, the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Palkia, the ruler of space, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Palkia at your side, and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more.
You got it, Foxy Mama. Okay.
How big is he?
Not that big.
Oh. It's weird how you're at crotch level.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't like where his hands are.
That's weird.
Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time.
Even though you just said that.
The
Wait.
being you will. Wait, are we just playing this again? We are.
Hello? Yes.
Now we go.
I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll take a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer.
Yeah, she's got some nice outfits.
Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping?
Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man?
Yeah, fair point.
All right, Turnfy. Once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more.
Right.
Question is, prepare well, then make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Okay.
I think you might need a bunch more potions.
Okay, I just need to put everything